Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with our celebrity tarot reading. We're going to get into our reading with Xiao, Zhan, and Wang Yibo. I'm so sorry if that did not make any sense. I just, I'm not great at the names. Again, I'm trying to pronounce them. If I cannot get them right, I'm so sorry. Go hit subscribe anyway. Hit subscribe, click that bell so you don't miss anything next. The rest of the spiel or the information is definitely going to be at the end of this reading. And Frank is in the room, so if you hear any heavy breathing or panting, it's my boxer, and he likes to bug when I'm on the camera. So, all right, here we're going to get into the astrology of the two of these boys and get into their relationship status. We're going to start with Xiao Zhan first, and he's a Virgo, Libra sun sign. His birth path is an 8, and his birthday is Saturday, October 5th, 1991. A little bit more about Xiao Zhan is that he's also known as Sean, and he's a Chinese actor and a singer, and he's the member of a male idol group, X9. He received recognition for his role in the drama Oh My Emperor 2018 and The Untamed 2019. He starred in some dramas based on the novel, also Mo Dao Zhu Shai, as one of the two male leads alongside, oh my God, the other boy that we're going to be doing. Jeez. I guess they're not really boys. They were born in, 1991? Jeez, okay. I keep calling them boys. Anyway, so the other person that we will be doing in this is somebody that the two of them have a working relationship. And his name is Wang Yibo. Wang Yibo. And he's born August 5th, 1997, and he's a Chinese singer and actor also. He's the member of South Korean Chinese boy band Unique. And Wang received recognition for his role in the drama Untamed. So I believe they're both in Untamed or whatnot. Yeah. Okay. So let's just get into this reading. I'm so sorry. I'm just tripping about the names here. Okay, we'll figure it out. Anyway, he's a Leo and a Virgo moon. His birth path is a 3. He was born Tuesday, August 5th, 1997, once again in China. I don't know if I said that, but I'm just going to re-say it. All right, we're going to get into the current energy of these two's relationship, just kind of finding out the current energy of frequency around it, within it, just finding out all of the tea that we can on Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. All right, we're going to get started. Okay, so currently in a place of probably a little bit of static-y. There's lacking any kind of release or renewal or recycling something, maybe just almost like a rebirth of something within the environment that they're in, maybe something that they deal with as far as it's almost like they have so much playtime. They have a lot of enchantment in their relationship because of the environment that they're in and around when they're in their relationship. And that's, acting and this and that and blah, blah, blah. So basically it's just indicating that they are lacking some rebirth or, trying to start over about something. I don't know what that is. Again, I don't know very much about this at all. I don't barely know how to say anybody's name. Okay. Yeah, so some information that might have come out is currently around their situation. So again, lacking any kind of starting over, getting back into that rebirth of something. And again, there's a lot of playtime in their relationship. And when I say playtime, I'm just meaning that they're, whenever they're in their relationship, it's just especially currently, it's almost like they get to go to La La Land, if that makes sense. Okay. So when you're acting and singing, it's just not reality. And their world is so different from our reality. So it would make the most sense once we get this confirmed through tarot. So we're going to find out about the relationship between the two of them. All I got to see. So his is air. Okay. Okay, so Wang is going to be on the left side here. All right, so we got our King of Swords over here upright. We've got our Empress upright. Four of Cups is in reverse. Page of Pentacles, that is also in a reverse. Okay. So over on this end of things is going to be Wang. And over on this end is going to be Zhan. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering these names. I'm just using the regular one. They're nice and big cards. I like them. Okay, so there is communication with the two of them as of right now. He communicates his truth. He's pretty clear when it comes to his relationship when he's thinking about this person. He definitely sees the full picture when he's diving into the relationship between the two of them. Emotionally, he feels like there's growth. He feels good about, everything going on between the two of them. And he knows that there's a ton of abundance. There's action, there's nurturing. He just, the creation of this relationship and the growth are something that he emotionally is connected to. And it's definitely something that any kind of added information is really helpful to this relationship. So, yeah. Okay. Anyway, what deck do you use? I use several different decks. Anyway. Okay, over on Zhaojan's side, his thoughts on the situation is that he's pondering kind of where it's headed. He's a little distracted because he actually, when he's thinking about something here, he wants to take a step back almost because he actually is feeling deception in the relationship. He's definitely taking a little bit of a step back, but this could even be because he's kind of focusing on what it is that they did have instead of kind of like pushing it forward. So confirming that oracle reading, just kind of putting them in a limbo station instead of actually like recycling or renewing or, starting over in this relationship instead it. I mean, the things are how they are, but he's taking a step back in which he probably shouldn't, because instead of focusing on what they used to have, he should really be focusing on what's in front of him. And he's not really focusing on the connection, the love, the emotion here. And I definitely feel like he's a little more needy or a little more codependent in the relationship versus over here on this end of things with Xiao. Again, if I'm butchering these names, I'm so sorry. It is really difficult with these names. Okay. He emotionally, again, is going, this is just confirming that with the Four of Cups in reverse, Page of Pentacles also in reverse. It's just he's too focused on a gaining of, the money bag, really. He's definitely too focused on what it was that started the relationship versus kind of like where it could be or where it's headed. So this does draw in distraction. It could even fuck up the money situation because of the mere fact that he's really just not focused on the proper or the right things in this relationship. Ooh, nice. That sounds fancy. Yeah, these are just the Rider Waite. They're huge though. I love the big yummy cards. Oh. I have a little bit smaller one of them too, and then I have a really, really tiny pair. But I've got like probably 30 of them. All right. They all feel different in different readings too. I don't know if you get that or not. Okay. So, and again, emotionally, when we're dealing with somebody, money is not going to solve the issue in the relationship. So that's just like, it's heavy. That's heavy. That would be heavy over on Zhao's end because that's not how he feels. But over on this end of things with Wang Yibo, that is definitely how he's feeling or emotionally connecting here. But, if he were to choose a direction, kind of turn over a new leaf, this would be something that would probably go away, because he probably would be able to see, by going and surrendering to whatever this relationship's direction is that they will make more money. You know what I mean? So instead, he's just kind of like pondering and putting himself in a little bit of resistance and causing a little bit of, that limbo. I mean, just taking forever to get somewhere, basically. But I feel like if he turned over the new leaf and he started new again with this relationship, I think that they would definitely vibe out some more money. I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think he's worried about it, though. He's concerned about it, and he's not willing to, kind of learn how to like be, put more focus onto the relationship versus the coins, the money bag. Let's find out their intentions towards each other. Okay, so again, he is giving way too much away. I feel like he's definitely giving too much away here on Wang's side. Yeah, I really like that too. I also like, let me see. Where's it at? Why can I not find it? Oh, the Toth. I have huge Toth cards. I'll show you. Let me grab them. These are the really big Toth ones, which I love the artwork on these big old Toth cards. Toth cards are beautiful. That's how I fell in love with tarot, was these cards. This is why I fell in love with tarot. The artwork and the symbolism, just ridiculous. You can really feel things. It's just overwhelming when you look at the artwork. Anyway. Okay, sorry about that. I do like to talk about some tarot cards. I have enough of them. They're fun to talk about, though. Okay, so again, there is an eagerness here over on this end of things, and I just feel like Wang is just giving away too much. He's too eager. He's too much all about, really getting into this relationship. And he knows, or I feel like he could come with the intention of maybe trying to still create, still grow, but he's aware that he is not caring about it as much. Okay. He's aware there's somebody in the situation who's caring a little less than the other person. So he will reach out, though, no matter what. He's always going to try and add to the balance and the flow of the relationship, no matter what. That's just the type of person he is, though. Over on Xiao's end, he is determined. He's definitely in this really talented, capable moment, and he's very intuitive. So his focus will really bring a manifestation into a different type of relationship or a rebirth of the relationship. So I don't think that there is any worry for this relationship. I just think that, sometimes we get a little heavy with the ego, a little heavy with worrying about money, the materials, the external world. And so sometimes we take our mind off that. But his true motive is to always kind of bring a new beginning, to really bring in some potential opportunities to them. Again, he's more focused probably about the talent or their capabilities of moving around and doing things and making money and this and that. Because that's a lot of what their relationship is about. There's a lot to do with that. What's the likely outcome for this relationship for the next month or so? Let's find out. We got the High Priestess, that's in reverse. Queen of Pentacles, that's upright. Devil, that's in reverse. Okay, so they're always going to try and be available for each other, and there's definitely a security here, and they do love each other very much. Okay, Wang has some hidden feelings. He does have some hidden feelings. Again, this could just be hidden feelings in general. Maybe he doesn't open up much, or maybe he's just, like, why don't you care about this as much as I do? Or it could be a million different things. So what I want is that he's always going to remember him in positivity, because, well, I mean, I think the secret could come out, though. There's definitely something going on here with hidden feelings over here on this end for Xiao. Now, again, this doesn't have to be love. It doesn't look like a love thing, but I feel like maybe he just doesn't open up as much as he should over on this end of things. And over on Zhao's end, he's definitely the likely outcome here is just kind of like breaking through something, some sort of deception around their relationship. He's really trying to relax. He's trying to, breathe, lose the tension in his mind, lose the tension in this relationship. But I feel like if he were to let go of these negative thinkings, that he would just really break through of something. Okay. Because he's very tense. There is a tension, and he probably brings a lot of the tension because, sorry, my dog. Go over there. Go over there. All right, Queen of Pentacles upright. Because I mean, again, with the reliability, it is reliable. In all reality, this relationship is very, very much has a stability to it that they could count on. But again, there is some wanting of freedom, kind of letting go of things, secrets. I mean, this could even be the fact that he holds a secret over here on this end for Wang. That's what I just got right now. Super shot into me. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what it is. Okay. And I feel like there's definitely, it would bring a lot of healing. It might even like amp up their relationship if they were to, kind of like come out with it. Should I ask what the secret is? I'm like, I really want to know. I just feel so rude butting into their business. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they should come out with something if they want to come out with something. If they want to talk about this loving relationship that is, more than platonic, I feel like they should. I mean, yes, what? Yes, I should, or yeah. Because if y'all ask, I'll ask. But I just feel so rude, like, especially if they're like, in a place where it's just not as, like maybe they're just a place in their life where it's just not accepted at the moment, somebody around them. Oh, I feel so bad asking. Okay, we're going to ask, what is the actual hidden feelings here? What is it that he wants to break through of this on the deception over here over on Zhao's end? Like, what is he like wanting freedom from? And what is it that he's hiding over here for Wang? Is that what we're asking? Is there a hidden energy? Where's the hidden vibe? Justice up. We've got our 7 of Pentacles that's in reverse. 10 of Cups that is up. Okay, so there is a balance, or karmically, this is a part of this is a part of the process. Okay. For the both of them, no matter how it goes or how we see it, whatever they're going through, this is definitely something that is meant to be. This is something that they're meant to deal with. Okay. A fairness is almost like, I feel like if the efforts were put in a little bit further, they would be able to be rewarded, and a reward for them would be to get into a potentially long-term situation. So maybe like a communion together, growth in the relationship, the next step. And that would be all of the good things that you're thinking. Yes, yes. The love, the emotion, the connection. Yes, there could be a sexual thing here, but I feel like it could be a romantic, or just even energy wise, like there could be sexual tension, but this would start a new beginning for them if they were to uncover that, if they were to unravel that. And if they're going to do it, they need to do it now, though. And that's what the 7 of Pentacles in reverse is indicating. That, I mean, if they're going to do something about it, they might as well do it now. Okay. Because I mean, there could be a break from, a lot of hard work that they've already endured with. So I feel like if they were to use this break, utilize this break as a moment to kind of bring back justice, bring back a fairness in their relationship and around their fans and the people that watch them, I think that it would do a lot for not only them, but a lot of other people that are around them. Okay. And that means, as far as the people around them, if their efforts were to go in this romance, it would ripple effect. It would really affect the world. Does that make sense? There's definitely a hidden vibe though in there. And just to speak on this, I feel like one of them is treating the other a little more poorer because they don't want to look like they're into them. Does that make sense? I'm reading on these two together, so I'm not quite sure. I do know that this would bring a really nice new beginning. This would bring a lot of reflection, a lot of knowing, and a lot of information to kind of evaluate. But I think if they were to do something about this and bring back that fairness that they deserve, so deserve, and love, it would be to do it now. Yeah, we got 10 of cups up. Yeah. And that would bring them into more of the relationship. It'd bring them into a more long term. It'd be like a step into all the good stuff, a step into more of the relationship. It would just invite them into a new opportunity all around. Again, I feel like when they do it, it'll be very calm, the motion. Yeah, it was Justice up, 7 of Pentacles reverse, 10 of Cups up. All right. So now that I outed everybody here, I got to get out of here. Yes, it would be from the eye of the beholder. Yes. I mean, whoever's watching just would have a completely different opinion on each, pair of eyes. We'd all have different opinions on this situation. And I think, again, that's kind of why it feels hidden and all of those feelings are kind of like bottled up. And again, if the efforts go into this romance, if the efforts went into, amping up this union, it would really encourage, more of a fire around them. I feel like, anyway, for sure. But I mean, and just so we know, like past, choices and decisions are going to come up over here. I mean, a lot of them. So those are going to be also, I mean, it's going to be all sorts of shit that will come up with the romance even. Thank you. I was kind of nervous because, you get nervous when, other readers are in or anybody who knows anything about astrology or cards. I teach yoga too. So when a yoga teacher comes in, I'm like, I completely lose my shit. You're very encouraging and thank you for being so polite and loving. I mean, we just have a heyday with unloving tarot readers. Hangman Tarot, if you would please and thank you, go ahead and click that bell if you would. This is going to give you all of my future general love and celebrity readings. Also, go check out that pro-choice protest that we did in Casper, Wyoming. I just went and did that with my 2 daughters yesterday. Pretty entertaining. It's neat. I was on doing the microphone. I was doing the news, so it was kind of fun. But I videotaped pretty much the whole thing. It's pretty shaky. Again, I'm going to have to come up with some sort of equipment. I do like to go do things, with the community that I live in. So I don't know if you have any suggestions. I don't know if they have a necklace where you can put a phone on it. That would be amazing. That would be the most brilliant invention. I know they have a snake thing, like it's a snake cell phone holder. You can snake it around your neck. I just feel like I would look like a crazy person. I could always put press on my head, and then they'd know why I looked crazy, but who knows? Who knows? And I want to take you guys on all my journeys. So I definitely want to, if you guys have any ideas for that. Other than that, I am going to get out of here. Please go check out all my social media in the details below. You can get a hold of me there. And you can leave a comment also in the comment area of this YouTube reading. Other than Frank needs to go outside. So I got to get out of here. Bye.